This community isn't on Zillow, nor the MLS. I mean, GPS didn't even take me to the right place. But I found it, I played it, and I soaked in the vibe so I can tell you what it's like to live there. Today, we're talking about Driftwood Golf and Ranch Club. If secrecy, prestige, a private winery, spa, and that freedom lifestyle appeal to you, welcome to Driftwood. I'm going to take you all around the community today, show you the nearby hotspots, the type of real estate you can expect to find in there. Of course, I'm going to tell you about the golf course and the amenities. So let's get going right now. Hi, I'm Nicole Cooper, UT Golf alum and real estate pro. I've been helping people buy and sell in the Austin area for over 15 years, especially when it comes to golf communities. I mean, I don't just know the market, I've played all the courses and walked all the fairways. So if you're chasing a lifestyle and location, you're in the right spot. So Driftwood is located about 25 miles outside of Austin, and most people know the area for the Salt Lick BBQ. But have a look here in the map. It just is kind of southwest of town, straight out here, and the map actually doesn't take you to the golf course, which I mentioned in the opening. I didn't end up in the right spot. So there's kind of two sections. The section where the GPS takes you to, and then this section over here where the actual golf course is. I'll turn on the satellite map so you can see the difference. Where this section over here, this is just homes over here, and this is the actual golf course here. So it's about 800 acres in total, and the lots are going to run a little bit larger than normal, say, thinking more about an acre than those quarter acres or half acre lots, things like that. And you're in an area of town where it's kind of that rolling hill country. It's not big hill country like straight West Austin, but it does have a little bit of rolling terrain out in that direction. Now, before we get into the nitty gritty of all the golf and amenities and house styles and things, I just want to show you around here in the map a little bit, show you where you are going to be heading if you have kiddos in the school system, and then we will hop over and get down and dirty into the golf. As far as the schools go, all three of them are kind of clumped together. They're back towards Austin about 8 or 10 miles, depending on which school you're going to here. But we have Carpenter Hill Elementary, Dahlstrom Middle, and then Johnson High School. And the grades fall out like this. The elementary school gets 92 out of 100. Enrollment just under 600 students, and it's about 15 students a teacher. The middle school gets 89 out of 100, 902 enrollment, about 17 students a teacher. And then the high school gets 82 out of 100, just under 2,700 students, and that puts it at around 18 students a teacher. Okay, now you know where it is, now you know how to find it. Make sure the GPS doesn't trick you heading out there. But we're gonna dive right into the golf course and community. Driftwood is part of the Discovery Golf program, or the Discovery Resort program. It's an international luxury community. They have properties all over the world, and just the kind of white glove treatment, super nice, knowledgeable. They know everything about you, and they just take great care of you. And this is one of the properties here we have in the Austin area at Driftwood. We'll go into the amenities in just a little while. Right now, we're just going to be on the golf course. So this golf course, it's 18 holes, Tom Fazio designed. Think like century-old live oak trees all over the property. It's got some limestone outcroppings, and it's got a few water features that I'll show you here in a minute, but it's just kind of carved into the hill country, and you can see here these big, beautiful live oak trees out on the side. There's not a whole lot of elevation in this area. There's rolling terrain, a lot of just rolling hills, but you're not gonna see super big, high outcroppings or anything like that because we're just not in that part of the Texas hill country. Here's one of the little pictures of one of the water features there. And then what we can't not mention about the Driftwood golf course is right here. They have comfort stations like none I have ever seen before. This is it's a full bar, full food. You get barbecue cooked hot all the time. And there's another room to the right of this photo that has snacks and more snacks. You've got like from everything from trail mix to charcuterie in there, and of course, any drink you might imagine. Here's a par 3 here over, this is one of their water feature holes. Great hole right here. Bunkers guarding the green on both sides up at the front, and then just big live oak trees all the way around. So membership to this club is invitation only, and right now it's running around $200,000. You do have to own a property inside the community in order to be a member. It could be one of the large, beautiful homes in there, but you do have to own something inside the gates in order to be a member. And just to touch on the Discovery properties a little bit, I'm here on their website just to show you kind of some of the other clubs they have. Think Yellowstone Club, El Dorado, they have some Saint-Tropez, Hawaii. They're all around the world, and the Discovery brand and product is just elite and very, very well respected, and everybody wants a little dip into the Discovery property. And as we look here at their choices, this is where Driftwood falls in right here. Now, as far as the homes on the course and the residences around, they're custom built. They have a design build process here, as you can see. Once you purchase the home site, the Discovery team can take care of absolutely everything. You can be completely hands-off or hands-on, however you choose to do it. And one of our favorites from UT, Jordan Spieth, owns a home out on the golf club, and there are a few other very notable celebrities that live in the community, but one that stands out is John DeJoria. He is the Paul Mitchell owner. He has a lovely home right on the golf course as well. So the homes on the golf course, think huge, expansive, large lots, large rolling homes. You might have a casita or two, just the ultimate of luxury out in Driftwood. So here are a couple of examples of homes in the neighborhood. Lots can run around $2 million alone, so everything in there is going to be in the multi-millions. But you can see these beautiful textures that they use to really look like an old farmhouse there. And here's a picture of the inside finish out. Lots of glass, modern design with those black frames around the windows and doors. And that's just what's on trend right now. And look at the way the textures blend in this beautiful primary suite here, and then they have the little bar set up off to the right there. And the next one we're going to see here, just a little bit different. It has a beautiful pool in the back, metal roof, but it does have the black surrounding the frames of the windows and the doors as well. And look at this beautiful glass staircase over here. Nice fireplace, lofted ceilings in all of these homes, and then beautiful looking out from the primary suite here out to the pool in the back. The residences are sold on site out there, and here is an example of how many they have available. So you can put pretty much anything together that you want. They have some more bungalow styles and garden home styles, not small, but just different styles that are more lock and leave, and then they have these big, larger custom build outs as you wish. So lots of choices to choose from out in Driftwood, and all spectacularly beautifully finished out. All right, let's talk amenities. We already know they have an 18-hole golf course. They let you kind of do whatever you want. You can wear whatever you want. You can bring your dog out there because it's all about making the member happy. Got pickleball, racket sports. They have hiking trails for miles. There's a spa, gym, swimming pool, all the good stuff, and a personal winery. Yes, that's really cool to have a personal winery in the area. So the chefs are just impeccable. They have wonderful food. They have recreational facilities for everybody, every kind of outdoor pursuit you can imagine. They've got it. The cuisine, they have one of their own farms on site, so they grow their own vegetables. They have wellness retreats, and they have awesome wellness juices that, like, from natural fresh pressed juices. It's just however healthy you want to be, you can be, and then however bad you want to be, you can be too. They've got the whole gamut. So whatever lifestyle you're pursuing, you can actually find it and be taken care of in the Driftwood property. In addition to all the wonderful things we've already been talking about, they have an equestrian center, an archery center, that organic farm, and then they have a lake where you can fish and take your kayak out on. So totally outdoor immersion. Now you know what's in the community. Now we're going to have a look at what's around the community. And we cannot talk about Driftwood without talking about the Salt Lick BBQ. They have these huge open pits, these round pits like this. They serve it family style. It's meat, and more meat. It's really good. I highly recommend you try it. You've got to go. It's BYOB. and cash. So don't forget that. Up next, we're gonna go from Salt Lick down here to Trattoria Lisina. It's just a really cool dining venue with Italian theme, and it's a place where a lot of people will even go and host weddings and parties and big events out there. It's absolutely gorgeous. From Trattoria Lisina, we're going to go back north and go to Driftwood Axe House and Bar. Big open spaces, cold beers, kind of got that warehouse vibe. You can sit inside or outside. The kids can come and play. And then, of course, you can have some fun throwing axes in the back. Chapel Dulcinea is also in the area, and that is a chapel that allows people to use it for free. So you'll see a lot of weddings coming through there, and like, you know, this is what it is right here. It's so cute. I've been to a wedding there. It's really, really fun and set up on top of the hilltop there. So it's a beautiful spot to have a wedding. If you're thinking about getting married, you may give this a look, or maybe even Trattoria Lisina. Anywhere out in this area, you're going to find a lot of wedding venues all the way out to Dripping Springs. And here is Dripping Springs over here just a little bit to the north. More wineries, vineyards, and distilleries all in this little part of our heaven of Central Texas. So if you're looking for something to do outside, eating outside, drinking outside, this is a good area to do it in. As far as groceries and major shopping, you're probably going to be coming in over here into the Buda area or to Dripping Springs or back to South Austin, depending on which part you live in over here. But nothing is too far away, no more than 15-20 minutes. Thanks for sticking around this long. Now I'm going to wrap it up in the pros and cons. Very succinct. What is the best thing about Driftwood? Gated, private, ultra luxury. It's a discovery property that has world-class lifestyle resources around the globe. It's perfect for athletes, executives, luxury seekers, and wine lovers and nature lovers too. And the last pro, there aren't any tee times. You just show up and you get to play. You can play barefooted, you can take your dog. The other thing is, it's 5-star food and wonderful wine, full ranch style serenity. So what are the cons? What's not so hot? Well, I mean, it is further out there. It's a further drive from town. So if you have to commute to downtown to work or to get to the airport very often, that's going to be a drag after a while. The second con is the price point. It is the ultra luxury range, so you can't get a deal in there. Everything is top dollar. The third con is inventory is limited that's on the ground. Now there's plenty of inventory and lots to be built out, but there's not that much that's already built that you can choose from because it's a relatively new community, so there's not very many resales. You're generally buying new or to be built yourself, custom. So here's what I tell my clients. If you want privacy, exclusivity, and connection to the land, and your budget supports it, Driftwood is your crown jewel. And hey, if you want to go look at some properties in person, we're always available to help you. All you have to do is give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, schedule a Zoom. We're here for you to help you find the right home that matches your lifestyle. So until next time, be kind to yourself and others. I can't wait to see you around town.